water drink. There's going to be a great celebration this week starting today, Wednesday through Saturday. Tonight is 2-for-1 rail drinks from 2 p.m. to close. Thursday, 75-cent taps, 2 p.m. to close. And Friday's free beer from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m., or 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., and they've got a group named Evangel Scandal that's playing live. And Saturday is DJ Rick Fox and $1 domestic beer from 9 p.m. to close. So that's part of what's happening down here. And I'll send it back to you, Charlie.
Thank you very much, Chris. And when we come back, we're going to get on with another song here by The Police.
Rockin' Bob. I'm still at Willy's, and we're going to talk about the lighted dance floor down here that they have. It's a nice dance floor, checkerboard floor, good lighting system, good PV amps, blast out a lot of sound. They have DJs on the weekends. They're booking in some bands now. They've got 3 DJs that play here on and off. One is Christopher Tees. Another guy goes by the name of Rick Fox, and there's a third guy called Eric McVie. They sound like kind of like cartoon characters. But Rick Fox will be here later on this weekend on Saturday. And of course, I'd like to mention that to get in this week, you have to pay $3 at the door. But for like the free drinks, the 2-for-1 drinks, the band Friday, Rick Fox the DJ Saturday, the buck domestic beer, all of that, that's small change, $3 at the door. It's a great place, recently remodeled. They've built a nice downstairs area. And the next time we break, I'll talk a little bit more about that and talk to a guy named Cooter that was the first guy in here this afternoon. He's also the first guy to book the downstairs. He's going to throw a big birthday bash. So we'll send it back to you.
All right, sounds good to me, Chris. Would like to maybe have a beer for me, would you?
Yeah, thanks, Charlie. We're located at 117 South 1st Street in Mount Horeb. And how you get here is you take Main Street and you turn on 1st Street by the State Bank of Mount Horeb. And it's on the left side, about a block from the bank, kitty corner from the bank, parking lot actually. And I'm going to talk to the first guy in the door today, and he's also the first guy to book the place, the downstairs area, that's got seating for 200, beef and pig roasting if you want it, and it's a private booking. You get that whole thing, and the owner, Dale Beck, will talk to you about a price. It's negotiable, I guess, depending on what kind of a party you have. And here he is, Cooter, the first guy to book it.
Yeah, my name is Cooter, and I booked the downstairs. We're going to have a party with around 50 or so people. It's going to be a real good time.
And what's the party for, Cooter?
Just a little get-together, some friends are coming home and whatnot. And going to have a little college thing.
Oh, is it going to be like aren't you having a birthday? Angie, the bartender, told me that you got a birthday coming up.
That's right, I'm going to be 22.
Oh, gee, you had to think for a minute there. Cooter, do you have like a last name, Cooter? Or is that just a nickname?
No, my real name is Jim Comstoppel, but they call me Cooter for short because I just do Cooter things, I guess.
So what do you think about the new Willy's with the nice downstairs, the new pool tables, and the video games, and the CD jukebox, and of course the lighted dance floor and the DJs? What do you think about that?
I think it's a real great place. I hang out here all the time, and my friends hang out here. It's really cool. I like the DJs and everything like that. It's cool.
Well, you must be hanging out here all the time if you're the first one in the door and first one to book the downstairs. And so you're gonna take advantage of some of those great drink specials this week, then?
That's right. I'll be drinking swamp water all weekend, and since you gave me a couple for stopping in on here, I'll give a couple to my friends, and sounds good.
Yeah, and that's right. Willy's Pub is the home of the swamp water. And on that note, we'll send it back to you, Charlie. Yep, thanks.
Take it away.
Thanks, Charlie. It's not hotter than HE double hockey sticks in here because it's air conditioned and it's nice in here. They've got a lot of neat stuff, and I'm helping kick off the week's festivities. Today, Wednesday, 2-for-1 rail drinks from 2 p.m. to close. Thursday, they've got 75-cent taps from 2 p.m. to close. And Friday is free beer from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And they've got a band called Evangel Scandal playing live for those 3 hours. Saturday's DJ Rick Fox and beer from 9 p.m. to close, plus $1 domestic beer. And $3 cover charge at the door will get you in. And they'll stamp your hand, so if you've been drinking a long time, you want to go home, take a shower, clean up, and come back, you just show them the old stamperoni, and you get back in. We're located at 117 South 1st Street in downtown Mount Horeb, and you take Main Street and turn on First Street by the State Bank of Mount Horeb, and you go about a block, and it's on the left side, kitty corner from the State Bank parking lot. And in here they've remodeled. They've got a lot of great things. They've got a couple of pool tables, one of those great electronic dart boards, a brand new CD jukebox, and some video games like Bad Dudes and Outrun, and they've got like a combat game, and it's just $3 at the door. And this is the home of the swamp water, Willy's Pub, and we'll send it right on back to you, Charlie, and talk to you in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Chris. Try not to.
Thanks, Charlie. We're back at Willy's Pub, live. It's at 117 South First Street in Mount Horeb, the home of the swamp water. And I know when I've been here, you look at a swamp water and you go, geez, what's in that thing? It looks kind of green, and it does look like a swamp. That's probably where they got the name from. But here's Angie, one of the bartenders here, to tell you all about what is in a swamp water.
All right, to tell you what is actually in a swamp water, it's very simple. You got your 2 shots of vodka, your 2 shots of apricot brandy, and of course the rest is lime. And of course I make the best in the business, so please stop down and have one.
And I guess you're not going to be the only one on for bartending this week. They've got all these great drink specials. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. There's going to be 2 of you on, but I guess from what I've heard, you're a really good bartender.
That's right.
Oh, you sound
I try really hard.
well. You sound kind of modest. So what do you think about the new Willy's? You got all these great things here. You've got the downstairs area that the owner Dale Beck has worked really hard on. He's got seating for 200 down there, and you can book it for a private party if you want. He'll do graduations and anything you want, like birthdays and family reunions and stuff. He's got, it's all private, really nice. He'll do beef and pig roasting. What do you think about all this? Is this going to pick up the business in here?
Yes, I do think it's going to pick up the business. It's a really great place, and they've done a really terrific job on it. And
well, that's right. I mean, as I look around, you see all these great things. They've got some pool tables, new pool tables, a new CD jukebox, all kinds of great things, video games, and of course those wonderful swamp waters that you make. And $3 at the door will get you in for a great time this week at Willy's.
please stop down.
Okay, I'm sure everyone will. And we'll send it back to you again, Charlie.
Well, thanks a lot, Chris.
Impressive, that Black Sabbath stuff you just played. We're at Willy's Pub, which is at 117 South First Street in Mount Horeb. And how you get here is you take Main Street and turn on First Street by the State Bank of Mount Horeb. And it's on the left side, kitty corner from the State Bank parking lot. We're helping kick off the week's festivities. They're going Wednesday through Saturday with their grand opening celebration. Tonight we've got 2-for-1 rail drinks from 2 p.m. to close. Thursday, 75-cent taps from 2 p.m. to close. Friday's free beer from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. with Evangel Scandal Live. And Saturday is DJ Rick Fox and $1 domestic beer from 9 p.m. to close. Willy's has the only lighted dance floor in the area and an excellent stereo system. They really crank out some awesome music up here. They've got 3 DJs that play here on and off. They're like in-house DJs. They've got Christopher Tees, Rick Fox, and Eric McVie. Boy, those names sound like guys that are in cartoon characters. And Willy's is also the home of the swamp water. We talked to Angie, the bartender, a little earlier about those. And they do private bookings for their downstairs area. We talked earlier with a guy named Cooter, who was the first guy in here to make a private booking. And it's an awesome setup. The downstairs is great. There's a lot of seating, a lot of room in here to move around, and a lot of room to party. Next week, the Frolic comes to Mount Horeb. It's their summer carnival, and I'm sure it's going to be really busy in here. It was last year when the Frolic was in town, very, very busy, but it should be twice as busy this year with these great new additions to this place. Very nice. They've got great pictures and posters on the walls. It's just like home. And we'll send it back to you, Charlie.